me, let's hit the open road. If you could use some exciting views, there's a run on any day. Come on, run with me, let's
Hi
run,
guys.
let's run
Well,
away.
today's adventure. The plan is to hike to an old abandoned farm building where I'm told owls roost. So I brought the big camera, so hopefully we can find these owls and take some photographs and have an adventure walking there. So I'm still in Portishead in Somerset. Beautiful day again, a bit cooler, which is actually nice for hiking. I'm on the road for the moment, but pretty soon I will be hitting the open fields, and we'll obviously bring anything to you that's of interest along the way, as well as the farmhouse if and when we find it. Okay, we'll catch up with you just now, just to show you the type of country road I'm walking on. Quite a few cars, so you gotta obviously move over to the side when you hear one approaching. I've walked just over a kilometre so far. Okay, catch up with you guys shortly. Okay, so I'm hoping with the directions I got that this is the correct field I'm entering into. So the farmer has been busy here cutting the field. So again, hopeful this is the right field. We'll might never know if we are on the wrong field. Okay, chat up with you, or even catch up with you guys shortly. I know this isn't the route, but it just looks interesting. I mean, it could actually be just an animal thoroughfare, and it might just come to an end. Okay, not so interesting, but I think this is probably being made by animals of some sort. Fox or badger maybe. Okay, continue on this field. Haven't seen so much bird life so far as two wood pigeons fly over. I haven't even seen my favourite, the blackbird. Right, I'm hoping this is the right way. I have done this walk once before. It was a lot cooler that day. Okay, we're on the Godana Round. Make sure you close the gate after you, although the little army bit is broken off. Yep, this was actually too easy to find this, wasn't it? There is the old farm building ahead of us. Okay. But I mean, look at this beautiful, beautiful countryside. Okay, let's press on. So there's a pub in Portishead called The Ship. If you park somewhere around there and walk this way, it's literally going to be just over a kilometre. So not far at all. crossroads. We'll try that way out just now, but this looks very much like it's leading into the abandoned buildings. Okay, I'm going to go in this way first. Fighting with the blackberries as normal. Okay, so there's certainly not going to be any owls in this section. Or this section. Okay, I'm going to go back the way we came and see if we can get into the main building. It might be too overgrown to get in there, which will be a great pity if that's the case. Okay, I'll catch up with you guys. So we're walking around the other side. I have a feeling that this could be just totally overgrown with the brambles and everything, and may not be able to get in, although this is looking a bit more promising. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to see if I can get in through this way. Okay, so doing a little bit of crawling here. This is definitely, as I would say to Layla, Bandu bashing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get in and chat with you guys. So I'm inside. Very overgrown with brambles and vegetation. Certainly not making a quiet entrance into here. So I'm just looking, see if you can see any signs of owl life, and I must admit, not seeing anything at the moment. Okay, there's possibility there's something there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just put the camera up there and see if we can find anything. Okay, so put the camera up there. As you can see, nothing there. I mean, it's an amazing place. I'm gonna investigate more and see if I can find anything else, but there's actually very little signs of bird life in here. So I have a feeling that the owls, when they were in here, which was probably a year ago, was maybe a one-off. But anyhow, let's see what else I can find and let me bring it to you. As you can see, nothing. I'm going to go over there and check that little section. I can tell you this much. Blackberries can cause a lot of damage. There's some nice cuts on my arms. Let's see if I can go in here, have a look. That's the other section I was in just now. We certainly try and bring you what's fun. Also, I find it quite interesting that there's no sign of bird life in here whatsoever. I thought this would have been an ideal hideout for even swallows. Swallows, crows. Okay, so this is the way I came in. Again, I can't see any cavities or anywhere that owls would be. Okay, I think we're gonna try and get out. I may have to crawl like I did coming in, which was great fun. But these are some of the things which are politely sticking into my arms and legs and clothing. Okay. I think I'm going to need both hands again. I'll chat to you guys on the outside. So this is what it looks like on the outside. It's unfortunate that a lot of these places in the UK you have to actually come and visit in the winter when the grass and nettles, as we have here, is not growing. Okay, I'm going to continue a little further down the way I was originally walking, just to see if there's any more buildings that I may have missed. Just remember my camera bag. I have noticed quite a lot of scrapes in the ground. Here's a few, and with telltale signs of rabbit drop-ins, so there must be some rabbits in this area. Well, I'm sorry that the quest to spot the owls may have failed, but we have at least found the abandoned farmhouse. Okay, now I'm thinking, did I see that far side? Okay, I'm gonna go in and have a look. I'm sure I did. If I find anything, I'll show that to you. Okay, so I didn't manage to get to this wall before. I can hear some noises, but I can't actually see anything. Okay, I'm going to be silent here for a while. If I can find anything, I'll bring it. Hi guys, so I've remained quiet here for quite a while, and there's absolutely no sound. There's no signs of any droppings or anything. So unfortunately, say if there were owls in here at some stage, they're no longer here. There's a honk there, which is some type of corvid. I'm sure I saw ravens around here before. So I noticed that this area is quite well trodden, and I see here's another entrance in, which looks easier access. So I'm going to try and get out this way. Do you think that is what they are on about with owls? Interesting. And here we have a dinosaur. Okay, so that's the little entrance I just found and came out of. Definitely the much easier option. No brambles there. Okay, I'm gonna have a little walk down this section to see if there's anything of interest. Otherwise, that's gonna be the video for today, guys. But I'll fill you in just now. So I'm told there's an old abandoned quarry somewhere quite close to here as well. So, but I will leave that for another day to come and explore. So I've heard a couple of skylarks, I've seen a couple of wood pigeons, and I've heard a corvid that was honking. So I need to find out what type of corvid honks and hope it's a raven. Not that I saw it, but the previous time I was here I saw two corvids in a field. One was definitely a crow, and it was chasing a much larger bird. Okay, so this sounds like we're coming pretty much to the road. So that is going to be the video for today. A very short one. We did find the farmhouse, but not the end goal of owls, other than the little wooden owl. And I'm starting to think if that's what people are saying. There's owls in the barn, but it's actually that. So, hope you've enjoyed this video nonetheless. Please give us a like and leave us a message. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And that is all for now. Chat to you guys later.